Well, good afternoon, everybody. You're very welcome to the final assembly of this school year and our P7 Prize Day. You may be thinking, with Mr. Larmer and myself standing on stage, that this is an executive health review, but it's not. It is indeed our final assembly and prize day. We're very glad to have you join with us. We wish you that you were here in person, but of course that this year is not possible. We are very happy to have with us today to sing, to lead us in singing, Lawrence from Willowfield Parish Church. And Lawrence is well known to the boys and girls at Craiga, being a regular visitor to our school. So I'll hand over at this point to Lawrence to start our final assembly and prize day as he sings and leads us all in the song, My Lighthouse.
In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you, oh, my lighthouse, and I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, oh, 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 safe to shore, oh, 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 safe to shore, oh, 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 safe to shore. And I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you, oh, my lighthouse, and I will trust the promise. You carry me safe to shore, oh, 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 safe to shore, oh, 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 safe to shore, oh, 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 safe to shore. Far before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Far before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you, oh, my lighthouse, and I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, oh, 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 safe to shore, oh, 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 safe to shore, oh, 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 safe to shore.
We're now going to move on after that lovely song. Thank you so much, Lawrence, a song that the boys and girls have really enjoyed singing this year in Assembly, to the Top Attendance Awards. This year, with all things that have happened, we have set the bar, as it were, at 99% plus. So 99.1.2 right up to those who managed not to miss a single session, a single half day. So 99% and above. And I'm delighted to say that we have 27 people who will be receiving a Craiger Primary School Gold Medallion this year for top attendance. And of course, this year being different, we don't have the boys and girls to come up and receive their prizes, but we would like just to mark their success at attending school so well throughout the year, up until the week before school finished. That would be Friday the 13th of March. They have attended school consistently well. So I'd like to announce then the 27 boys and girls who will be receiving their medallions. Alicia Abadi, Jackson Clark, Robert Collins, Zoe Cummings, Logan Kaminsky, Martina Droitz, Sky Foster, Sam Gervin, Dylan Kerr, Kai McCulloch, Emily McLaughlin, Brooke Murphy, Keely Walker, Miley Payne, Lena Stawowski, Felicity Caves, Lexi Cummins, Olivia Duray, Daniel Flynn, Aaron McLernan Campbell, Grace Snodden, Alfie Stewart, Eli Stinson, Coist Walker, Leland Walker, Max Droitz, and Shelby Murphy. So to those 27 top attenders, very, very well done, and allow us to give you a round of applause.
So now it's time to hear from some of you, the P7s, who have taken the time to send us a video looking back at your favourite memories of your time at Craiger Primary School. We have included all the videos that we have received in school, so enjoy this.
And I had to keep it serious, but I still had to laugh.
My favourite time of Craiger Primary School was meeting new friends that I'm still friends with now, and learning how to swim and play for the school football team, like going to the Ashby Cup.
Hello. I think my happiest memory from Craiger is the play in P6. I really enjoyed that, and in my opinion, it's one of my best times at school. Thank you for all these years at Craiger Primary School.
My favourite times in Craiger Primary School was when we got to do the sports days. I got to see my family and sit beside my friends, and going on trips. Like in P5 we went to Castle Espy where we got to feed all the ducks, and in P4 we got to go to Carrickfergus and put on like chainmail armour, and it was really fun. It's disappointing that we won't be able to do trips in primary school.
One of my most memorable moments was our school trip to Mary Peters Track. I will also remember getting to race against the other schools.
My favourite memory of P7 is going to the Victorians thing, but I didn't really know what it's called, and we got to walk like Victorians, we got to like do answers and all, quizzes. It's really fun, and my favourite days were Thursday and Friday, so because we got to see Heather, and I really like doing the games, and yeah, I'm gonna miss you all.
My favourite part of Craiger Primary School is where I joined P1 on my first day and got to make new friends.
I really enjoyed Craiger Primary, and I'm going to miss everyone. My favourite memory of primary school was learning about the Titanic, as I found it really interesting.
Hi everyone, My favourite memory of the Craigie Primary School was probably going to the pantomime and the Christmas market. Firstly, going into the school and meeting all new friends and being able to go to the park diffusions and everything. So yeah, Stacey, miss you all.
My favourite memory of Craigie Primary School would probably have to be Castle Ward. There was loads of activities around. I was there with my mates. It's actually very fun. It was a big house type thing, and there were all role play characters. It was class.
My happiest moment at Craigie Primary School was when I got to read to the P1s for the first time.
My favourite experience in Craigie was when rugby coaches came in to teach us tag rugby. It was so fun and exciting. Adios.
So some happy memories there from Craigie Primary School over the last few years, and some interesting filters too. Hopefully you got to enjoy those as much as we did in school, and some brilliant memories to look back on. I'm now going to introduce our Chairman of the Board of Governors, Reverend Adrian Green, who is going to address the pupils and then begin the distribution of the P7 prizes with Mr. Hegarty and myself.
Brilliant. Thanks, Martin. Good afternoon, boys and girls, mums, dads, grandparents, anyone else who's tuned in. I just want to share with you very briefly about two very powerful words. Those words are, you can. You can. You see, so often people maybe say things to us that cause us to doubt whether we are able to do things. They cause us to believe that maybe we're useless or we can't achieve stuff. And those can be very difficult words not to believe, particularly when they come from people that we know, love, or trust. Maybe as well that you have those voices in your head that again tell you that you're not able to do things, that you're not good enough, that maybe you'll never make it or you've reached your limit. But the real truth is we all have potential. Each of us can do things and that are far beyond our imagination. Some things we may not be able to do or do as well as other people, but we can always keep on learning, we can always keep on growing, we can always keep on getting better and trying to do things better, moving forward even when life is difficult. One of the things I try and do in life is to be myself, not to be somebody else, but to be me. As a Christian, I believe God has made me and helps me to be the person that He's created me to be. And He can do exactly the same for you too. A few years ago, or quite a few years ago, many people thought that nobody could run a mile in under 4 minutes. And yet on the 6th of May, 1954, an Englishman, Roger Bannister, he ran the mile in 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds, just showing that something that people thought impossible was able to be done. And you may be able to think of other records that have been broken, things that people have achieved when others have said it was never going to be possible. There was a song on the charts a few years ago, written by a band called Chumbawamba. Now, the song was written long before any of you were born, but your parents will probably know it, and you may have heard the lyrics of the song as well. The first line of the song says, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. The funny thing about that song is that line actually comes from the Bible. In 2 Corinthians chapter 4 in the New Testament, we read it says this, we are like clay jars in which this treasure is stored. The real power comes from God, not from us. We often suffer, but we're never crushed. Even when we don't know what to do, we never give up. In times of trouble, God is with us. And when we're knocked down, we get up again. You see, we can do loads of things if we just keep going, if we keep trying and don't give up. You maybe already have found that out, that you've been able to do things that initially you thought weren't possible. But when you put a bit of effort in, then all of a sudden you can do it. Often that's with the help of people around you, people who believe in you, people who want to help you, people like your parents, your family, your teachers, and so on. As a Christian, I believe that God has created all of us to succeed and to make a difference in the world. So when those voices say to you that you can't do things, that you're not good enough, it's God's voice that says you can. You can because He's made you to be different. You won't be anyone else and you shouldn't try to be anybody else. but you can be the person that God has created you to be and to do the things that he's planned for you. All you have to do is ask for his help. So whether you're studying a new school, whether you're moving into a new class, whether you're wondering how you're going to cope with COVID-19 restrictions, remember, you can. You can keep learning, you can keep growing, you can keep trying to be a better person, a better friend, a better family member. You can keep trying to live life well without being nasty to others. Be the very best you can be. Don't settle for anything less. Remember, you can do it. Let's pray. So, Heavenly Father, we think about all those who are leaving this year and moving on to big school. We thank you for all our P7s and for everything they've given to us here in Craiga Primary School. Lord, we just pray that you would go before them, you would help them, give them confidence as they begin in their new school, and help them to remember that not just they, but all of us are made unique, that you have a plan and a purpose for each one of us, and through your Holy Spirit at live and at work within us, we can achieve all things. We can do the things that you've planned for us to do. We ask all of this in Jesus' name. Amen. I'm going to hand back to Mr. Hegarty now for the prize giving. This is just a recognition of those in P7 who've maybe grasped that idea that you can do things, that when you apply yourself and try, then you can do your best and achieve great things. So over to Mr. Hegarty.
Well, thank you very much, Reverend Green. I don't mind telling you parents, boys and girls, that this is my favourite time of the year, whenever we get to celebrate the success of our top attenders, but also those who, after 7 years in Craiga Primary School, or perhaps those who joined the school later on in their school career, have achieved some great things. And we're here today just to celebrate and mark those achievements. You can see behind me on the table we have an array of silverware, plaques and trophies that we are going to award now. The first trophy that we are going to present this year is the Duke and Duchess of Sussex Award. And this beautiful trophy is given to a pupil who has done extremely well in their schoolwork, but they've combined that with making great progress and also showing great determination. Last year's winner of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex Cup was Rebecca Nelson, and she indeed was a very worthy winner. This year, however, we have an equally worthy winner, and Mr. Larmer is now going to announce the winner.
Okay, so the winner of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex Cup is Maya Gordon.
Now, let's move on to maths. Our maths trophy is hotly contested most years, and as you would imagine, it is given to a boy or girl who shows great promise with their mathematics. They have a natural flair for maths, but that doesn't mean that everything comes easy. They still have to work extremely hard to make that progress. Last year, the maths trophy was won by Lewis DeRay. This year, it's been won by
Reardon Irish.
Moving on now to the creative writing trophy. Creative writing, of course, is a great fun activity, whether it is in a poem or a story or writing a play or whatever the genre is. And in Craiga Primary School, we've got some great storytellers, we've got some great writers of tales, and we always enjoy, right from P1 right through to P7, enjoy hearing the children's ideas. Last year, this trophy for creative writing was won by Katie Campbell. And normally, of course, last year's winner would hand the trophy over to this year's winner, but that's not possible this year. So we're going to announce this year's winner of the Creative Writing Prize as being
Lexi McFall.
So very well done, Lexi. The George Best Belfast City Airport Cup for Progress is as nice a cup as it is a difficult name to say. It's quite a mouthful. And this cup is given to a girl or boy who has made commendable progress, not just through P7, but through their journey through school. Last year, it was won by Isaac Hutchison, and this year, I'm very glad to see that it is being awarded to
Katie Simpson-Jordan.
So congratulations, Katie. Next, we're going to move on to the prize awarded for Endeavour. Again, this is a lovely shield. And Endeavour, boys and girls, mums and dads, is all about not giving up. Very much what Adrian Green has just spoken to us about. It's about persevering. It's about keeping going, even when things get difficult. Last year, the Endeavour Prize was won by Thomas Dixon. This year, however, it has been won by
Martina Droitz.
So I'm delighted, Martina, to see that your name will be going on that Endeavour trophy. Well done. The next award to be announced is the Girls' Sport Award. And again, the sports trophies in Craiga Primary School are always hotly contested. And that's equally true of the girls' sport and the boys' sport trophies. Girls' sport encompasses all kinds of things, from gymnastics, dance, but also the things that the boys and girls share in common, such as football, which this year has been very popular amongst all the P7s. Last year, the girls' sports trophy was won by Ashlyn Abosi. This year, the girls' sports trophy has been won by
Christina Hutton.
So very, very well done, Christina. Congratulations. Moving on to the boys' sports trophy. Like the girls, this is very hotly contested, and this is more than just football. The boys' sports trophy last year was won by Harvey Cummings. This year, Mr. Larmer is going to inform us the boys' sports trophy has been won by
Theo Craig.
So excellent, Theo. Very well done. That will look very well on your shelf at home, I'm sure. Now, Craiga Primary School really enjoys taking its P5, P6 and P7 boys and girls swimming every year. We used to go to the Avenel Leisure Centre, and now we go to the Lisnashara Leisure Centre. Some of us may still think of it as the Robinson Centre, but the name on the door is the Lisnashara Leisure Centre Complex. Regardless of where we go or the name over the door, many boys and girls have enjoyed these lessons, and many have enjoyed learning to swim while they are at primary school through the lessons they enjoy. This last year, Agata in P7 won the trophy, and Agata was a tremendous swimmer. And this year it is going to another tremendous swimmer, a human dolphin, you could say. And who is that, Mr. Larmer?
It's Reardon Irish.
So congratulations to Reardon, and I would encourage Reardon to keep up his swimming and perhaps even consider looking into the possibility of taking it up as a competitive hobby or sport. That's just how good and how much promise Reardon shows in the pool. The next trophy is going to be awarded for academic achievement, and this very much does what it says on the tin. Unashamedly, Craiga Primary School is very interested in every child doing the very best that they can, whether that is on an art canvas, whether it is on a sports field, or whether it is in the classroom. We want everyone to do as well as they possibly can. And academic study is important. Exams and tests are important. They may not be the be-all and end-all, but they are important. Last year, Oliver Ditty was a very worthy winner of the Academic Achievement Prize. Having worked hard for 7 years, having made great progress, and having come top in many tests and exams throughout his school career. This year's winner of the Academic Achievement Award, an equally worthy winner, is
Martina Droitz.
Excellent, Martina. Well done, and congratulations to you. Next, we come on to the Millennium Shield, another one of our large shields behind me. The Millennium Shield, as you might imagine, was purchased for the year 2000. And so this shield is now 20 years old. And on this shield are 20 very, very deserving winners. The Millennium Shield is given to an all-round student, someone who tries their best with everything, not just their classwork and homework, but also their best on the sports field and all of the other things that make up school. School trips, being a good friend in school, all of those things. A really outstanding all-round pupil. Last year's winner of the Millennium Shield was Jay Singh. This year's winner and the 21st winner of the Millennium Shield will be
Reardon Irish.
So congratulations to you, Reardon, on winning the Millennium Shield. The world around us is an area of school that lots of the boys and girls really enjoy. The world around us, for those of us who are a bit older, is made up of geography, history and science, and whenever we were at school, primary school, they may have been separate subjects. Today, they are squished together, but the boys and girls really enjoy learning about the world around us. And those parts, those constituent parts of geography, history and science are still there to be found, albeit that they are now put together in a bit of a conglomerate. Last year's winner of the World Around Us trophy was Ethan Black. This year's winner of the World Around Us trophy is going to be
Dylan Kerr.
So first class, Dylan, very well done. Dylan's interest in geography and history and science is clear to be seen, and a very worthy winner there. The ICT prize, we're always amazed at how IT savvy the boys and girls, particularly the P7s, are. Quite often, older members of the school community, staff in other words, we turn to some of our older boys and girls for a bit of tech advice on how to turn something on or switch it over, and some of them are excellent in doing that. And some of you will know that we have digital champions in school that actually help with delivering ICT, not just to their classmates, but sometimes to boys and girls in other classes as well. Last year's winner of the ICT award was Annie Mae Doak. This year's winner of the ICT prize is going to be
Leon Spear.
So well done, Leon. The next trophy always raises eyebrows when it comes up. Ears open wide, wanting to hear who the winner is. It's the Boys Football Award. This is an award that's been in school for many years, and so we have continued to award the Boys Football Trophy. When we pick a winner, it is not just Mr. Larmour or myself or Mr. Higginson or Mr. Irwin, all of whom take a great deal to do with football in the school. It's not just about who can kick the ball the straightest, the hardest, or into the back of the net the most times. It is also who can play the game, not just the best, but also who can play it well, who is a good sportsman, who is a good teammate, who brings the rest of the team up as well as playing the game hard themselves. Last year's winner of the boys' football trophy was Tristan Williamson. This year's winner is
Coist Walker.
So congratulations, Coist. Your future is bright in so many ways, but I think in football in particular, we look forward to hearing great things, and I know that Mr. Larmour would join me in that sentiment too. Now, we're very privileged to have worked with Bernardo's over several years at Craiga Primary School. And Bernardo's work with the staff and with the school families in many, many different ways. Craiga Primary School, for example, has a school counsellor, Julie McGowan, and that is done in partnership with Bernardo's. We also have family learning or family engagement, and this year that has been led really, really well by Alex Barnes, and we're very thankful to both Julie and Alex, our partners from Bernardo's, in helping us to run these activities for our school community. Every year, a family who has engaged particularly well, particularly keenly with family learning or family engagement has been awarded a trophy. It's as much as us saying thank you to the family for engaging as it is for recognising the hard work that they have put into the activities that they have taken part in. Last year, the Bernardo's Family Learning Cup was won by the Dixon family. This year, the Bernardo's Family Learning Cup is going to be awarded to
Bobby and Clara Saunders and family.
So we're delighted for Bobby and Clara and the rest of the family. Well done, guys. And we look forward to getting your trophy to you in due course. The same as we will be doing for all other winners. We'll get the trophies delivered to you once we get them safely returned from the engravers. Now, moving on to the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge trophy. A beautiful cup. You can see it behind me. A nice tall silver cup. A very proud looking cup. And the recipient of this trophy should indeed feel very proud when they get it. The Cambridge Cup, for short, is given to someone who has kept making progress throughout their school career. They have not given up, but their P7 year in particular has seen great strides, great advances. They have come on leaps and bounds in their P7, their final primary school year in particular. That is what the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge Cup is given for. Last year, it was won by Eden Dixon, and this year, Mr. Larmour is going to tell us who is picking up the trophy this year.
It's Ryan Cleary.
Very well done. Congratulations, Ryan, a worthy winner. Now we come on to another football trophy, this time for the girls of the school. We have some tremendously talented female footballers. And there's many times in the year that the girls and the boys play football together. In fact, they have played in competitive matches together. But of course, both actually like their own space at times, and they like to play against other boys or against other girls as well. So we have a girls' football trophy that was given to the school a number of years ago by Alderman Tommy Sanford. Last year, this trophy was not awarded, But this year we're very proud to say that we have got an excellent winner who really deserves this particular trophy indeed. So Mr. Larmour, who is it?
It's Yasmin Maxwell.
So congratulations to Yasmin. Very well done. Now, of course, sadly, our residential did not take place this year because of the coronavirus. And so the residential cup will not be awarded this year, but will be back on the scene, as it were, next year. We come then to our last two trophies to be awarded. First of all, we have our Performing Arts Cup. And the performing arts can involve dancing, it can involve drama, it can involve singing, any kind of performance, some of which is done in school, some of which may be done outside of school, externally. We also quite often see people's talent being displayed in the many school productions that we have put on. And even though this school year has ended in a way that no other school year has ended recently, we have been able to see the children's talents in previous years and throughout this school year as well. Last year, Summer Haddock won the Performing Arts Cup, and very deservedly so. This year, who wins the Performing Arts Cup, Mr. Larmour?
The winner is Lexi McFall.
So congratulations, Lexi. Very, very well done. Lexi, like so many of our children in Craiga Primary School, like all of our children in Craiga Primary School, in fact, very, very talented, and Lexi has particular talents in many specific areas. Tremendous artist, but also a great musician. And so well done, Lexi. Delighted to see your name going on that trophy. We then come to the last of the trophies that will be presented this year. And this is called the Ray of Sunshine Cup. And this is again a very special trophy in the school, very dear to the staff of the school and many of the governors of the school as well, because the Ray of Sunshine Cup was given to the school by the family of the late Ronnie Milligan, former principal of the school, and it was given to the school to use in whatever way school saw fit. And the staff decided that it would be most appropriate, since it had been given by Ronnie Milligan's family, that it would be given to a child who is simply a ray of sunshine. They spread happiness wherever they go. They are a great friend to their classmates. They are a great pupil and are helpful and are keen and enthusiastic for their class teacher and their assistants. And so, really and truly, are little rays of sunshine. There's many who were in the contention for this trophy, but there is only one winner each year. A difficult decision though that is. Last year's winner of the Ray of Sunshine Cup was Olivia Hanna. This year's winner of the Ray of Sunshine Cup is
Lucy Boyle.
So congratulations, Lucy. We are delighted for you, and you really are a ray of sunshine. You have brought lots of smiles. There's always a smile on your face when you're in school, and you really do spread a lot of happiness. So thank you, Lucy, for that, and you certainly are a worthy winner.
So yes, as Mr. Hegarty has said, well done to all the P7 pupils who have won the prizes this year. It really was so hard to pick the winners because I had such a really good class to teach this year. So, as I say, well done again to all of those boys and girls who won the trophies. Now, we're going to hear from some of the staff at Craiga Primary School. Everyone, of course, is really unhappy at how the school year panned out in the end, and especially for the P7s, missing their final assembly and missing quite a few important events throughout the year. So we just want to send you all a wee message with our best wishes. So sit back, enjoy hearing from some of the staff at Craigie Primary School, and spot some familiar faces in this video.
Hello there, P7. I just wanted to send you a quick message on your prize giving day. I hope that you have been working hard, and I really remember having you in my primary 2 class. You were a lot of fun, and with Mrs. Martin and with Mrs. Carse, and we're thinking of the fun things we did, like our pirate parties, going to the beach, all our ice cream parties, things like that, and we learned a lot too. So I just wanted to wish you all the very best, and yeah, have a great summer and make a great start to your new school. Take care. Bye.
Hi P7, just want to wish you all the best for your new school. And remember, keep working hard, have lots of fun and stay safe.
Hello P7. I just want to say thank you for all those lovely months that I got to spend getting to know each and every one of you during my time covering P7. I just want to wish you all the very best for the future. Whatever school you've decided to go to, wherever you want to go or whoever you want to be in life, you can do it, you can achieve it. Believe in yourself. Always try your best and do your best, and that's all anyone can ever ask of you. So good luck for the future, and hopefully you'll call back to Craigie soon and we'll get to see you. Bye.
Hi P7s, just to say, wish you every success and happiness in your new schools. It's an exciting new journey and you're all going to be fantastic. Going to really miss you and hopefully see you soon in the future. Take care, stay safe, bye.
Hello P7, just wanted to wish you all the very best as you transfer into your new schools in September. You'll have lots of new and exciting things to learn and to try. Just do your very best. Good luck.
Hi P7, wishing you all the very best leaving Craigie Primary and heading to your new school and starting this new exciting chapter. We're sorry we couldn't see you before you left, and hopefully you'll come back and visit us again and let us know how you're doing. All the best, take care.
Hi P7, it's hard to believe you've reached the end of P7 already. I was looking through some of the photos in P4 and I'm amazed how quickly you've grown up now in 3 years. And I remembered all the wonderful trips we had in P4, the Ulster Folk Museum, War Memorial Museum, and of course the Ark Farm. Well, anyway, I wish you all the best for your new school. Take care and remember to keep in touch and come back and visit us next year. Bye.
Hello P7, I hope you're all well and are staying safe. I'm sure you're all starting to reflect on all of your years in primary school. You're thinking about what next year will bring and what will post-primary school be like. I just wanted to take this time to let you know that I think you're a fantastic group of young people. You've all worked so hard, learned so much, grown so much and progressed so much through your years in primary school, and we are all so very proud of you. Just remember to do your best, be your best, and I know you can achieve your best. May success reward all of your efforts, and remember to keep being fantastic and keep smiling.
Hello class of 2020. We've been missing you so much in school. The place just hasn't been the same without you. I hope you've all been keeping safe and well during the time that you've been off. But what I really want to say is I hope you're all feeling super excited about the next big chapter in your lives in September. I know you're all going to be fabulous no matter where you're going to. So I hope you're looking forward to working hard, making plenty of new friends and enjoying every minute of it. Best of luck.
Hi P7, congratulations on getting into your new school. September is going to be very strange without you, but you're starting off a new school and it is going to be wonderful for you. Wherever you end up, you're going to succeed and you're going to have hopefully as much fun as you had at Craigie Primary School. Remember us because we'll remember you. Bye.
Hello P7, wishing you all the best of luck in your new school, and remember to stay positive and do your very best and you'll achieve great things.
Hi P7, I hope everything goes well with your move to your new school, and I want to wish you all the very best in the future.
Hi P7, I just want to wish you all the very best in your new school. I hope that you have a great time there. Sorry that I can't say goodbye to you face to face, but I hope you're keeping well, hope you're staying safe, And remember, when you go to your new school, you got to work hard, no matter what school you're at. If you want to do well, always work hard. Take care. See you soon.
Hello P7, class of 2020. It has been great getting to know you all over the last number of years. I hope you all will enjoy your new schools and have a fantastic time there. I know all the staff at Craiga Primary School are going to miss you. Work hard and remember to always do your best. And don't forget us. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hi P7, just a quick message just to say that I want to wish you all the very best as you move forward into your new schools come September. Remember, work hard, be the best you can be, as I know you will. Take care, bye.
Hello P7, just a quick message from me to you. Congratulations to you all on your new school placements. I want to wish you all every success in your new schools. We will miss you at Craiga, but a new adventure awaits you all. Best wishes and good luck.
Well, P7, that's a wrap for primary school. I've seen you through from P2 and will miss each and every one of you. I wish you all happiness and confidence in your new schools, and most of all success in all that you do. Remember that every action has a reaction. Work hard and you will get where you want to be. Hope to see you out and about soon. Love, Mrs. Carse.
Hi P7, hope everybody's well. They always say don't work with children or animals. In this case I hope that this one is as easy to work with as what you guys have been over the last year. I just want to send a quick message to say thank you for everything up until now in P7. It's been a bit of a disjointed year. Started off great. Castle Ward, amazing carol service. Going into the new year, no problems, and then COVID-19 hits us and things are a bit up in the air. We probably didn't foresee any of this happening for such a long time. It's definitely disrupted a lot of our plans, but the one thing you can't let it disrupt is the ability to think positively and work hard whenever you get to your next school. Now, you're in somewhat of a fortunate position sometimes because you guys aren't the only P7 pupils to be going through this situation. Every child in Northern Ireland and the United Kingdom and far afield is experiencing what you're experiencing now. The work that you have done for me over Seesaw and the work you're doing with your mums and dads and your families at home has been amazing. So thanks for that, and thanks to them too for supporting you so well. When you go to your next school next year, regardless of whatever school it is, whether you did AQE, whether you didn't do AQE, you're going to need to work hard no matter what. There's nothing given to you. And I used a wee quote just a matter of months ago in school, which was, let no one steal your dreams. You set your own sights and you keep them fixed, and you're the only one who determines how far you'll go. So regardless of whatever school you go to, you're going to have to work so hard whenever you get there. You're going to have to make the most of the opportunities you get, and you really need to get stuck into life in year 8 and your next school. So I just want to say good luck for next year. Thank you for this year. Hopefully in the near distant future we'll all get a chance to meet up face to face, whether it be 2 meters, 1 meter, whatever. We'd certainly be keen for that. But in the meantime, enjoy your summer. Thanks for everything so far. Hopefully you have a nice break away from doing schoolwork, and try to enjoy some times with your family and friends, observing all the normal social distancing that we're told to do. So good luck and thanks, and we'll chat soon. Bye from both of us. Bye P7. Well, P7, some familiar faces there. Hopefully you recognise some of your previous teachers. We'll not say old teachers, but we'll just say previous teachers and classroom assistants from over the years. So thanks to all the staff who took the time to send those videos across to myself and Mr. Hegarty, and we popped those into a video for you all to keep. So P7, as we conclude our final assembly of the year at Craiga Primary School, we just want to reflect on what has probably been the most challenging year for everyone in school. And more importantly, look ahead to what's coming next in your lives. We've all had a pretty difficult year in school, right from the youngest child in P1, right up to the oldest of you guys in P7. And it has had its challenges, no doubt. But you've got through it. Yes, there may have been times when it was incredibly difficult not leaving the house and having to continue working through the work packs and anything on Seesaw and doing anything you wanted to do as normal, like see your friends or play football at break time on the AstroTurf pitch. What we want to focus on as we finish our year and finish our Leavers Assembly is positivity. I'm sure you've heard loads of quotes along this theme, and the reason that they are shared is that they work, and they have been used because that's the growth mindset approach that we have used in school. We don't give up when something's difficult. We try to think of a way to use what we already know to attack the problem and then succeed. So for this, I'm just going to use a short acronym that hopefully you're familiar with, which is DREAM, to remind you of some of the key areas that you need to remember as you embark on a new and very exciting part of your lives. The first letter we're going to use is D for dedication. You must show dedication to all aspects of your life, not just in school, but outside of school too. Dedication to your schoolwork will show your teachers and your future principal that you care about what you want to achieve and that you're willing to work hard and achieve all that is possible. Some people will need to show dedication to their friends, be there for each other, and don't forget about those friendships you've made in primary school. Be there for each other and be dedicated to each other. The second letter is R for responsibility. You must take responsibility for the things that you do and the things that you say, even more so than ever before. Yes, you will come across many challenges next year, such as packing your bag for all of your subjects, making sure you have the correct textbooks in, and of course, remembering those all crucial pens and pencils. Of course, there's going to be people around you to help you along the way, but you need to show the responsibility for all that you do, because only you can control how far you want to go in life and how much you want to achieve. Why settle for anything less than that? The third letter is E for education. Now, of course, without education, it's pretty hard to go too far in life. Without your P1 teacher, Mrs. Kinnear, showing you how to correct your handwriting when writing your name or holding a pencil, right up to Mr. Irwin showing you how to find a percentage of an amount. We all need education in some form. It's up to you how far you want to go, but I would challenge each and every one of you to push yourselves as far as you can go. Be afraid to make mistakes and persevere. Remembering this quote that I found recently from Samuel Beckett, who was a famous Irish writer, he said, "Ever tried? Ever failed? No matter. Try again, fail better." Now, we don't want you to fail, but you need to make the risks, fail and improve and do it right next time. That's your challenge, P7. The fourth letter we're going to look at is A for attitude. You know that I hold this word in very high esteem. Miss Curry has a poster in her room which says, "Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference." The attitude you have to moving on to year 8, getting ready for school, meeting new people, completing your work, getting involved in other aspects of school will honestly make such a big difference to yourself and those around you. Those with a good attitude and have a positive mentality to life attract positivity. And positive people are generally quite great to be around. So show the attitude we have instilled in you at Craig Primary School over the last 7 years. The final letter is M for motivation. The Reverend Green's already touched on it by mentioning about you can do it. It links a lot of things together. Having the motivation, the desire, the determination to go far in life will set you well on your way to achieving great things next year. It's been really hard for everyone across the world, and not just in Belfast during this pandemic, but to be motivated the whole time. But there comes a time whenever you have to show that grit and determination and move on with your life and show that you're ready to do year 8. I love the saying, there are no elevators to success. You have to take the stairs. You have to work, be motivated, and you will do well. You have to climb those stairs and get where you want to be. Now, P7, as I finish off with you, I just want to echo what has already been said before by everybody. This year has been full of ups and downs, and I want to say officially here how genuinely proud I am of each and every one of you for completing this year. I'm so proud of the way you've worked to complete the work that's been set for you, and those of you who went above and beyond by sending extra little videos on Seesaw of the exciting things you're doing at home. It's so good to see and keep in touch with you guys. Thanks for being a brilliant P7 class this year. And even though we've missed out on so many things which are planned for us all, you have to remember that we have so many happy memories to look back on across your years at Craighead Primary School, and not just the P7 year. Well done to the P7 prize winners again for their trophies, but also well done to all of you and your families for being such an easygoing group to teach this year. I have loved watching you grow from quiet, most of you, P7 pupils in August 2019 to mature, grown-up, responsible, hard-working, and most of you taller than me, year 8s. So before I hand over to you, Mr. Hegarty, I want to leave you with one last quote from Dr. Seuss, which says, "You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way." Have a great summer, guys. Stay safe. Look after yourselves and your families, and we'll meet again very soon in the new academic year. And finally, thank you for any cards and well wishes that have been sent in to school, thanking me for the year. It's been a great pleasure to teach all of you, and enjoy your summer. Bye, P7.
Thanks, Mr. Larmour, for those excellent pieces of advice for P7, and indeed, I think, for everyone. As we draw proceedings to a close, there's two other items that I want to get through. Firstly, I've got 3 pieces of short advice for the P7s, and then I have some thanks to make at the end. But I think P7s will let everybody listen in to the talk that I have for you. The 3 pieces of advice will let the P6s right down to the P1s and all mums and dads listen into it as well. So the 3 short pieces of advice that I've got for you, P7, as you prepare to leave Craighead Primary School, are simply this: look straight ahead, not down. Look around and look up. So first of all, look straight ahead, not down, P7s. If you want something, don't expect to get it for nothing. As Mr. Larmour said, there's no escalator, there's no lift to success. You have to take the stairs. If you want a place on a sports team, or if you want an A star, or if you want to become a school prefect, be prepared to put in the hard work necessary to earn it. So when you have a goal in life, P7s, focus on it like a laser beam and work for it as hard as you can. Keep your head up, stay focused, and go for it. Look straight ahead, don't look down. The second bit of advice, P7, is to look around. Your family, big or small, whether you've got lots of brothers and sisters, or whether it's just you and mum, or just you and dad at home, is the most valuable thing that all of you have around you. Good friends, the kind that help you to be the best person that you can, are also very important to have around you. So remember to talk to your family and ask them for help whenever you need help. Don't bottle things in. Reach out, look around, ask for help. Ask them for advice, and then listen when they speak. You're not alone. Even when you feel sad or down, you're not alone. You have family, and you have friends. You have teachers, old in Craighead Primary School, and new in your new schools that you're going to after the summer. So remember to look around. There are people there to help you. There's people there to advise you. There are people there to encourage you. And then lastly, remember to look up, P7. All of us are here for a reason. From P1 through to P7, every week in assembly, many conversations and times of laughter, this is a message that Craighead Primary School has shared with you, that you are here for a reason. All of us are here for a purpose, and you have a purpose. Life is not made up of what you own or what you can buy. Even though school exams are very important, there is more to life than tests and exams and certificates and, dare I say it, cups and trophies and shields. Those things are good, those things are nice, those things are important, but they are not the most important things. So P7, as we get ready to close this assembly and prize giving, I would encourage each of you, as Mr. Larmour has done and as Reverend Adrian Green has done, to look up, so to speak, and realize that life is bigger and more than just you and just me. God has put you here for a reason. You have a purpose. You are worth more than the stuff that you own. You're worth more than the exams or the achievements that you will receive. The Bible says you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and you are worth more than gold, all of gold. So P7, I want you to know that each of you are special, each of you are unique, and each of you are incredibly, incredibly valuable. So I want you all to look straight ahead and don't look down. I want you to look around, reach out for help from those around you when you need it. And I want you to look up, and I want you to realize how much you're worth, that you have a purpose, and that you're here for a very special reason. And that is what makes you all so special and so precious. P7, P1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s and 6s. It has been so great working with you this year and in years past. This year, as Mr. Larmour has said, has been a very unusual year. And for those of you that will be returning to Craigor Primary School after the summer, we still don't know exactly what that will look like. Mums and dads, you have a plan from school about what we think will happen. But that, of course, could change. That could change. And if it does, all we can do as a school community is to adapt and to change. So I will be in touch with school families over the summer holidays, not through the month of July, but certainly as we get close to the start of August, to either confirm the existing plan or to advise you of changes that, because of changes in government guidelines, we will have to make. But I want to thank you parents as well, as the boys and girls, for all you've done over lockdown in trying your very best with home learning. It hasn't been easy. We know that. Most of the staff in school are mums and dads as well. And if they're not, they are uncles and aunts. And so we know it has been difficult, not just theoretically, but practically ourselves. We know it has been difficult. So I want to thank mums and dads and all of you who have tried so hard. But there's other thanks that I want to make as we bring things to a close. I want to say a special thanks to the team here at Mount Marion Parish Church, where we're broadcasting from this afternoon. Not just for their practical help with putting on our prize day and final assembly, but for all of their hard work all year long. The folks from Mount Marion Parish Church work with the school in so many ways. Everything from providing exercise and cooking, opportunities for the boys and girls and parents. They work in tandem with Alex Barnes, our family engagement officer, and Ian, indeed, our cameraman today. He helps run a coding club in Craiga Primary School for those boys and girls who just love all things technological and related to computers. So they're a tremendous partner to the school, and they really make the school multi-dimensional and help us to reach and connect into the community around us. And of course, I want to say a special thanks to the school's great friend and chairman of our school board of governors, Reverend Adrian Green, for all that he has done for the boys and girls, the staff in the schools on a personal and a professional level, and also for the tremendous support and encouragement that Adrian has been to me as school principal. So thank you very much to all of you at Mount Marion Parish Church, to Adrian and the full team. Really, we could not do things as well as we do without you, so thank you so much. Speaking of governors, this is a good opportunity for me to publicly thank our other governors, Mrs. Marissa McQuiston and Mr. Abel Gatsey, our two parent governors, Mrs. Moira Hunter and the Reverend Edward Mackenzie, Miss Emma Shaw and Mr. Davy Logan, Mr. Tommy Sanford, the irrepressible Mr. Tommy Sanford, and of course our very own Mr. Larmer. I also want to say thanks to Miss Murphy, the school secretary, for all of her hard work over the year. And I also want to include in our thanks the people who keep the fabric of the school building neat and tidy, Mrs. Maureen Kinney and also Mrs. Sharon Gervin, our two lovely cleaners, and also Mr. Dixon, our building supervisor and caretaker, all three of whom work very, very hard indeed. To our canteen staff, Mrs. Julie Bell and Mrs. Jane Cherry, I want to say a thank you to you both as well for your hard work through the school year and keeping the school fed. Lunchtime supervisors, Elsie Montgomery and Margaret Taggart, I want to say thank you to you for your loyalty to school and your coming into school and helping to supervise the boys and girls along with staff every lunchtime without fail. I also want to give a special thanks to those who work with school from outside of the school organisation, Mrs. Julie McGowan, our school counsellor, who has continued to work throughout the coronavirus lockdown. She's continued to work with families and support them online and also through telephone. To Alex Barnes, our family engagement worker, who, like Julie, has continued to do just the same, continue to work with families, to support them and to connect them with others who can help. And also I want to spend some time just thanking Mrs. Brona Kelly, the school's speech therapist who works with our lovely hearing impaired children. And a special thanks to Brona Kelly for all that she does with the children, not just in HIU, but also in giving advice to the teachers of the mainstream school as well. And of course, where would we be without the learning staff, the teachers and the assistants of Craiga Primary School? And so I just want to finish by saying a very, very heartfelt and sincere thanks to a group of people who I think could not have worked harder over the last 3 months. I don't know, parents, what you've heard on the media, on the Nolan Show, on the radio, on television. I guess other media shows, other radio shows are available. But I can tell you that the teachers in Craiga Primary School, assisted by the classroom assistants, have never worked harder than they have over the last 3 months. And so I want to publicly thank Miss McKendry and Mrs. Martin, not just for doing their job, but for doing their job and then some. And likewise, I want to thank Mrs. Stanley, Mrs. Blackburn and Mrs. McGill, Mrs. Butt and Miss Carville, Mr. Higginson and Miss Jennings, Miss Woods, Miss Christie and Miss Blackburn, Miss Curry and Miss Heasley, Mr. Irwin, Mrs. Pearson, Miss Harbinson and Mrs. McKee, and of course, lastly, but certainly very importantly, Mr. Larmer and Mrs. Carse. We really are blessed with a superb team of teachers and assistants at Craiga Primary School. And in fact, from all of our staff, our governors, our community partners at Mount Marion, at St Andrews, Craiga Preschool, Playgroup, and so many others, we really are so fortunate to be where we are as a school. So thank you everybody for joining with us this afternoon. Congratulations again to our prize winners. You are all winners P7. And for those of you watching this who are not in P7, next year or in a few years, this could be you. So set your targets now and start working towards you having your moments of success publicly acknowledged. Have a wonderful summer, everyone. Parents, I will stay in touch at appropriate times if things change about our return to school. But let me finish by saying thanks and also wishing you all a very happy and healthy summer holiday. Take care, and whether you're heading on to new schools, new green pastures, I hope you come back and visit us, or whether you're going to return and we'll see you in the autumn, take care, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye.